Hello and welcome to Change is Good. My name is Brian. It's time for another box of half dollars. We'll be looking for silver proofs, NIFCs, or coins not intended for circulation, foreign coins, mint errors, and varieties, such as double dies and repunch mint marks. And of course, we'll also be looking for anything to fill slots in these albums. Let's just get into the box and see what we got on top. Okay. Looks normal. All right. Time to get started. We're on roll number 9. We've got a double die. Let's go to the scope. Here we have a regular 1974D for comparison. Look at the lettering, look at the date on both sides of the coin, and compare this to this example here. Now there is some damage, but you can see the lettering's quite a bit thicker than the last example, as well as the date was splitting here on the left side of the 1 here, and the left side of the 9 here on the outside curl, and on the inside curl right through here. And if you look on this side of the coin, you can see heavy doubling in the lettering, especially on the R, the U, and the S in the word trust. And there's also a big notch here on the back side of the 4 and the date. This is DDO number 1 on Variety Vista, or the FS 101 in the Cherry Picker's Guide. It's probably one of the most common varieties you can find. It's been reported that 100,000 of these exist out there, but I think it's honestly probably 10 times that many. I find them all the time. They're a cool variety. Let's get back to the box. Roll number 26, and we've got another double die. Let's check it out. For comparison, here's a regular 1972D. Look at the lettering, look at the date on both sides of the coin, and compare this to this example here. In this example, you can see extra thickness here in the date and the motto. There's also a small split here at the bottom serif of the G. If you look at the word trust, you'll see extra thickness in the lettering, splitting down here at the bottom of the first T, the bottom of both legs of the R, and the top of the U on both sides. This is DDO number 1 on Variety Vista, or WDDO number 1 on Wexler's.com, where it's considered a best of variety. It's a good find. Let's keep going. We're now on roll number 28. We've got another double die. You know the routine. It's scoping time. For comparison, here's a regular 1973D. Look at the lettering in the motto and the date on both sides of the coin, and compare this to this example here. Now, it's not in the best condition, but if you look at the motto over here at the word N, you can see splitting down here at the bottom of the I and the letter N. You can also see splitting over here at the right side of the 1 through here, and the right side of the 9 on the inside curl through here, and the outside curl right through here. And if you look at the word trust, you'll see extra thickness in the lettering, a big split up the right leg of the R, extra width in the U, heavy doubling in the letter S, with a big notch here at the bottom serif. There's also a big notch here on the middle serif of the 3 and the date. This is DDO number 1 on Variety Vista, or the FS 101 in the Cherry Picker's Guide. It's pretty toasty, but it's a find. Let's get back to the box. Roll number 33, and you guessed it, another variety. This time it's a DDR. Let's check it out. Here we have the reverses of 2 different 1972 Philadelphias. The top example is a regular die. The bottom example is DDR number 1 on Variety Vista. As you can see, the bottom example has much thicker lettering than the top example, and if you look at the bottom serifs of the S's, they're rounded with splitting in them compared to being narrow and sharp on the top example. Here's a close-up shot of the split at the bottom serif of the first S. Here's the bottom serif of the second S. All right, let's get back to the box. Hey, look, an empty box. Let's do a recap of the hunt. Well, without a microscope, this box would have been a complete dud. We had 4 finds in total, all double dies. We had a 1972P, DDR number 1, 1972D, DDO number 1, a 1973D, FS101, and a 1974D, FS101. Not a bad box. I did notice we had a 1972D, 1973D, and 1974D DDO set. All we were missing was a 1971D. That would have been cool. Unfortunately, nothing new for the albums. We've now hunted 40 boxes and we're still stuck at 127 out of 297 slots filled. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content or maybe learned how to find a double die, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any feedback or questions about any of these finds, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks again, and remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes you have to get up really close to hear it. I'll see y'all next time.